Good day, Divergence traders. How are we doing today? Hopefully everybody's fine and well. Okay, let's take a look at the instruments and see if they were playable today. Playing your instrument. Okay. If we look up here, well, let's just make the chart smaller. Was there a trade here? No. There should have been, could have been, would have been, but didn't. It didn't happen. Was there a trade up here to sell it? No. Because this mountain peak needs to be lower than this one. Excuse me. Okay. What about up here? Could we classify that as a double high or? Well, let's see. Yes, we could. Sometimes you got to discount the wicks, this, you know, the wicks, giggly sticks, whatever you want to call it. So we got a high and a lower high on the OSMA. So we're going to classify this as a double top, okay? We're going to put an arrow on the sucker, and I believe the arrow is right on that one. This one was the open, right? No, this one was the open. It opened up right here. It did a buy fake. They sold off the better price at the top. So, if you got in here, let's just say, okay, shapes. Let's just say you got in somewhere in this green little doodah, okay? This level, this space. Say we got in the middle. So we got in here. Our stop would have been around 55 points. Oh yeah, you got that right from the get-go of starting. And 100, yeah. There's your 2-to-1 win-loss ratio right there. Then we had some more. This is like a triple bottom. Entry was right here. Okay. 18 points so far. Where's it going to go back up? Yeah, probably. So, there's another winner chicken dinner. Let's look at the Dow. Oh, did they mess with people today? You know why? Because probably the Dow was giving good signals lately. And, you know, trending, whatever. Now they're chopping. So there's a lot of people trading it. Because you know, we all try and get on a trade that's trending, right? And look what it was doing here. It wasn't trending. It was chopping up and down, man. Up and down. This first situation right here, look. Let me show you. A high and a higher high. Okay. And doesn't matter where you draw it from. Okay. There's hidden divergence right here to sell it. Question is, where would you sell it if you're waiting for the candle to break and close below? You can't sell it down here because it just went back up again. So because it came down too far, too fast, or you know what I mean? I wouldn't do that trade. So there's a no trade there. That's a no trade. No trade. And it's still just chopping, going sideways around the 3,300 level, as you can see. And they sold off the 100 level also, off S2. S1, S2, S3, or no, S1, S2, S3. It's very hard when you've already went through all the 3 levels of support. it's hard to figure out, oh, where's it going, you know. Anyway, that's the Dow. The Dow sucked today. There could be a buy potentially happening soon, but not right now. And what happened here with the VWAP and the fair value gap? I hope some of you guys made some pips and points today. What do we have here? We have a high and a higher high, but we have the wrong setup in the OSMA. So there was no selling from up here. Right here, right now, is about the only thing I see that might have a chance. There's the open right there. There it is. We got the cross up of the 5, we got the gap, and buy it, and up we go, maybe. But before that, yeah, it was just, there was no trade. Let's look at gold. Gold, or no, oil. This is oil, sorry. We got a high and a higher high. And we got a high and a lower high, okay? You would have got short right in here. Right there, short. Stop would have been about 45 ticks. And it went down 190 ticks, eh? I wonder what made oil crash today. Because it was rallying up yesterday, wasn't it? Right? Yeah, it was bullish. Up to $73 yesterday. But no, it came from a higher price of $73.50. Aha. And today it's, yeah. We got a sell up here too for the UK session. High and a higher high. And that was a sell right there. And it went down 118 ticks. And today it went down $2. Almost. 193. Down to here, $2. And the same thing here too, a buy trade is setting up. We got low and lower lows right there. And we got a low and a higher low on the OSMA. So, after this candle would close, if it stays up there above $70 a barrel, there's possibility it'll go right back up here to 71. Maybe even 72. So if we buy in here, we have a stop of around 40 ticks. Yeah, 40 ticks is right here. Yeah, she's coming back nicely. So anyway, that's oil. Let's take a look at the pound yen. Oh, pound yen gave us some good trades. Yes, yes, we got high and higher highs. Right? We got a high and a lower high. And we need that arrow to show where we got in. We would have got in right there. Went down 51 pips. Anyway, I just want to show you something in case you never knew that. I never knew this for years, but where is that? Up here. Huh. There was a thing. Inserts. Charts. You know, the crosshair. Tools. No. Where's the crosshair? Oh, it's right here. Jason. I haven't used it in so long. This is why I don't know where the hell it is. Before, every time I wanted the crosshair, you see this X up here, or cross, or star, or whatever you want to call it? Before I'd go up here, I'd click here, and there was the crosshair, right? Okay, but I've learned since then that the little scroll wheel on your mouse, if you have one, that is, you need the mouse with the scroll wheel. You press down with your finger on the scroll wheel, and there it is. You don't have to go up here. And then to get rid of it, you just you click your left mouse button. So right here is the scroll wheel button, and you can measure whatever you want. And yeah, to get rid of it, oh yeah, once you measure it, you got to hold down the mouse, right? The left button on the mouse to hold it. But once you let it go, it just disappears. So I just wanted to show you guys that in case you didn't know that. You don't have to always keep coming up here and clicking on here and going, oh yeah, here's the crosshair, and then measure it. You know, you let it go, it disappears. Just press your, you know, you can be all the way down here and just press your scroll wheel button. It's not a button, it's a wheel, but it's also a button on here, and you click it and the crosshair pops up. Okay, that's our lesson about MetaTrader today. In case you didn't know that. I didn't know it. I've been on MetaTrader since, I think it was like fall time, September, October. No, it must have been before that. I started trading Forex in 2005, September. I first started on this other trading platform, and then I went to MetaTrader. And it was at least 5 or 7 years I never knew that you could, you know, open up the crosshair by clicking on the scroll wheel. You know, pushing it down like a button. Anyway, so I just thought I would show you that in case you didn't know. Okay, let's move on now to the Euro Yen. Yeah, Euro Yen had the same trade as the Pound Yen. Right there like that. And you would have sold it right in there. And right from there, say we had about an 18-point stop, pip stop. Well, it went down 41 points. So you got your 2-to-1 right there, right in this move, right here, between the end of the UK session and the starting of the US session. And there was also, oh yeah, there was a trade here too. We have a low and a lower low. And right there, just like that. And got a buy trade right in here. Stop would have been around 18 pips. And you got your 18 pips. Okay? Then we had one more trade on the Euro Yen. High and a higher high, and a high and a lower high on the OSMA. And we would have sold it right there. So the entry is on the opening of this candle, but I like, because it came down so far, so fast, it came down like 25 points, I would wait for a retracement. The retracement would be to sell on the close of this candle right here, this blue candle, okay, just like as if you're doing a scalp trade. And the stop would be 20 pips, and it went down 27 pips. And gold, let's look at gold. Okay, we got a low and a lower low like this, and the opposite on the indicator. Would have got in right here. Now remember, this is right at resistance. We're buying at resistance. And when this happened, these candles were way up here. Okay? Anyway, bought long, went up 110. And if you would have held on and it never crossed back down the 5 below the 7, you would have got 170 points up to the top. Beautiful, beautiful trade. And then we had a sell. We had a high and higher highs, just like that, and high and lower high, and we would have got our arrow right in there. So if we would have sold it right there, our stop would have been like, say, 40, 45 pips. Right up there. There's 50. You would have got your 1-to-1 right there. And it went down 80 to the bottom there. And there's another trade right here, actually. We got a low wick and a lower wick. Okay? And a low with a higher low. And we got to put that arrow on there. Yeah, it's a buy arrow, yeah. So, I wouldn't want to buy it up here after it just rallied up like 70 points. I would wait for a retracement. So you would have got in right here at the 5. Okay? Stop would have been 50 points. We haven't got 50 points yet. We got 45. But it was still a winner, huh? It was still a winner. And then we look at our last market for today, the pound dollar. Okay, we got a high right here. I was drawing it like this. A high and a higher high. But I probably wouldn't take this trade. You know why? Because I would have checked the 15-minute and I would see that, you know, we're in such a bull trend. I'm not gonna do a counter trend trade and sell against the bullish trend. And how you find that out? You look at the 15-minute, 5-minute. Yeah, I wouldn't have sold up here. I just wouldn't have. Like even though you done the trade, it was like 18 pips. Went down 14 there, then it came back up, and yeah, it eventually went down 18 pips. But really where you wanted to get in was somewhere long on this long stretch up. Okay? Was there even a buy trade at the bottom of it? Yeah, there was. We got a low and a double low, basically, double bottom, right? So you'd measure that right from here. Just like that. So if you bought right there and your stop was only 14 pips, well, it went way up there to like 90 pips higher. It went. Actually, yeah, 90 pips. So that's it for that. So anyway, once again, my name is Jason Sweezy. I like to trade divergence. Actually, I just love to trade divergence. I believe it's the best strategy, and I always will. And not cutting up anybody else's strategies, whether they're trading the fair value gap or the VWAP, or they're trading the MACD when it goes through the 0 line. It doesn't matter. What really matters is if you see something that you think that works and you want to make it your own, make it your own. Nobody says you have to trade divergence or the VWAP or the fair value gap, right? But like I told you before, whatever you trade, you need to wait for the setup. You can't just look at the chart and go, oh, I think it's going to go up. And you buy it, you jump in, you buy it. The setup was already 50 pips ago, right? 50 pips lower. Yeah. And you buy it up there, and what do you think is going to happen? Huh? Yeah. You're going to buy at the top, and it's going to retrace, and you're going to get out with a loss, and you're going to go, damn it, the setup was down there. Why did I buy it there? Why? There was some devil on your shoulder, maybe. I don't know. It happens to the best of us. trade the setup. No matter what, trade the setup, okay? Anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Good luck and good trading. We'll see you tomorrow.